Okay, you started again.
Recording in progress.
Sure,
How are you, mate? I've missed you.
I'm good, man. How are you?
Fucking,
Busy, I
I'm
imagine.
running around like a fucking headless chicken up in this bitch.
Yeah.
Yeah, fuck. How are you?
How's things?
You seem to be not doing a lot. Fucking whole day doing
Um,
nothing.
Sorry, did you want to talk about the really massive UFC card this weekend that's got me just running pillar to post?
A female main event gets me so hard.
Oh, gets you hard. Okay,
Oh.
well, even never mind. Anyway, how's
Oh,
things? How's the week before fight week for you?
week
Oh,
before fight week, we got here on Monday night. I've been having a hard time adjusting to the jet lag, but I think I've got it right today. I went to bed at 6 a.m., got up at like 10:30. Red Bulls, coffee should last me all of today, and then I'll go to bed properly tonight. But the boys are training late because of it's on the East Coast.
yeah.
So yeah, like earliest I could get to bed probably like 1:30 to 2 a.m.
Sounds. I remember when Connor was training for Floyd, we'd get home, we'd do the edit on the night because we were trying to do them daily. You
Yeah.
go to bed at 6, get up
Yeah.
for the first workout at like 10 or something. It's fucking brutal. But I will say this, considering you always give me shit for it, I've
For
watched
what?
all I've watched all your content, and I have to say the training camp videos are very, very good. I've enjoyed them all. I think they're compelling.
Thank you. Shout out to Luca. Stay
Yeah.
hydrated. Our editing prodigy that chops up all the videos. Normally, if it's a fight camp thing, Jeff will film. I'll look at the
Yeah.
footage and I'll come up with the structure and how I want things done, and then communicate with Luca, and then he takes that approach and puts his own spin on it. So it's good.
I enjoyed Izzy he was in the hot tub, I believe it was, talking about how he has to win this fight. I thought it was good stuff. And I like, man, I tell you what, the spider, the last one they do at the camp, it looks fucking brutal.
Oh my
Looks
god,
brutal.
nah. I've seen workouts that they've done this camp that's not even as hard as spider. Like
It is.
Eugene is really like, I think the
Yes.
terms and expression like chewing glass was used, going back old school. And oh my god, some of the shit they do is like you
Yeah.
watch it and it gives you secondhand nausea. Like, you know
Yeah.
what I mean?
Yeah,
Like
he looks
it's fucking nuts.
yeah, Eugene looks like a tough fucker. I mean, we all know that, but
Fucking
he looks like a driver.
I went out to buy a fucking incline treadmill that just specialized for high incline
Yeah.
runs and shit. Eugene puts it by where they spar. They'll do a couple rounds of sparring, then each take turns running on the maximum incline of this thing, and then going back to the sparring rounds. Like, oh my god, like the shit that they do
Yeah.
for VO2 for lactic capacity. You just see them, they're just dying. They were pushing sleds
Yeah.
yesterday, just going hard as fuck. As they were doing it, it was just head down. All you're seeing is just saliva and just snot just coming, and they're like closing their eyes, dripping with sweat. It's like push, 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 and I'm just like just watching it, and I'm like, oh my god, this is like, have you seen those videos on YouTube where it's like Navy SEAL training,
Yeah.
like Hell Week? This is
Yeah.
like that, but in like little like increments. It looks nasty.
When you did that push action on the camera, it looks like something else though.
Push, push, like I was eating booty.
Oh, someone was doing you either or.
Oh, what do you mean? Or like I was
Because you were
doggy.
like you were like doing that. It
uh,
just looked like
uh,
yeah, no, like push. It looked a bit different.
I've been here before.
Well, so is there a good camaraderie amongst the team? Is there? We'll get into this epic fight
Energy,
card soon, but
energy is good. We are staying in this fortress that's like
yeah, your
it's like a
bedroom looks
castle.
nice.
I'm in the basement. See, above ground, as you can see behind me, it looks nice. That I mean,
Yeah.
but I'm in a
That the
sub
pool.
level.
Did you get this by the pool for a good shot? Did you?
No, because I did not bring my webcam, and the
Yeah.
MacBook needs a lot of like if you don't have
Natural
enough
light.
indoor light, yeah, it needs a lot of natural light, and it's gonna be grainy as fuck.
Yeah.
Apologies, by the way. The quality of this video is not going to be as good because I'm not going to use another software. My laptop is not powerful enough to do it the way I normally do it. So
You should have made that apology at the beginning. They're already in too deep now for us to start being like, by the way, this one's gonna be shit.
By the way, quality sucks. I'll put this at the front of the video.
Yeah.
Nah,
All right.
but yeah, there's like a fucking New Zealand flag hanging
Yeah,
off
it
one
looks cool, man.
of the balconies and shit. Like the boys, like the way everything is, the fortress, the extra hard training, four of the boys on the same card. How special this card is, like the biggest fight of Izzy's career, big fights for the boys as well. Atmosphere is good, a huge teams here, or like a bunch of the CKB boys are here.
Yeah.
More are on their way. It really, there's some going to war vibes like going on. You know what I mean?
Let's go into that. You said it was Izzy's biggest fight of his career. Do you think so? Do you think it is? Because for
He said
me,
it himself. He said it himself.
yeah. But like for me, like there's multiple ways of looking at it, right? Like the first Rob fight was pretty significant, right? In Marvel Stadium. Then he had the dance, the epic entrance. Then
Okay, you're right.
no,
Marvel
I'm not saying
Stadium
it's
was the
not.
biggest.
I'm just
No,
going
no, no,
through.
no, no. Yeah, I know what you mean. But like, yeah, no, because I remember being at Marvel Stadium. I remember the build up. The Gastelum fight. What he had to go through
Yeah.
to even get to Marvel Stadium. The narrative, the build up, enemy territory. Oh my god,
But then
Marvel
go on.
Stadium. This is how like intense that place was. When Izzy walked out, the place was so big, 57,000 people. And because it's Australia, there was only like pockets of, Kiwis and
Yeah.
Nigerian supporters here. When he walked out, it was like silence. And you'd hear like a little cheer here, a little cheer here, a little cheer
Yeah.
here. But the place is so big, it was like no one was cheering. Whitaker walked out, the place goes off. He comes out, hoodie, Vegeta eyebrows. He starts walking out, and halfway through him walking out, they all start stomping their feet on the
Yeah.
fucking rafters and shit. Boom, boom, boom. The stadium starts shaking. I'm like,
Yeah.
oh my god, I got shook. If you watch the video, if you go back up to Fight Pass and watch it, when Whitaker is at the fight prep point, I look shook in the eyes because what I'm thinking about is, God forbid, Izzy gets caught, they are going to blow the roof off this place,
Yeah.
and that would be, like I know it happens as part of the sport, but it would be, terrible to experience.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's how crazy Marvel Stadium was and how big that fight was. But yeah, you're right.
Well,
Because
but even then, that was a massive fight
it
for
was
like
huge.
a milestone in his career. But then for like talking like the numbers wise, what our channel did and stuff, there was something about that Paulo fight that seemed to really just catch everyone's attention as well. Like that Paulo fight felt
That was the
massive too.
aesthetics. Yeah, he's had massive fights. The Yan fight was
Yeah.
massive. But this one, I think this one is massive when you take into account everything
Yeah.
and the landscape of where the sport is now and where he's at in his career and how everything is. It's the biggest. But when you go back, I mean, it's kind of crazy. He's been in the sport, February 2018 till now, 4.5 years or so. Like, yeah, there's been so much going on. You kind of, the recency bias is real. But yeah, now that, we've paused a little bit and had a little chance to think back, yeah, there've been some.
Well, the funny thing is this, and I'm not even saying those two are bigger than this. It just like this could still be the biggest. I think I was thinking about this the other day. Like Madison Square Garden's a funny one, right? Because people build it up to be this big place and all this sort of stuff. And actually, like with all due respect, Derek Lewis versus Daniel Cormier, I don't go, man, what an MSG fight. But this one, you're like, fuck yeah, Israel versus Alex at MSG. This is a Madison Square Garden fight.
Even today, he had media today. ESPN, the entertainment side of ESPN was here. It was sort of half fight for some of them and half Black Panther promo. But New York Times is here. He did DC, not DC RC, but RC's other podcast. Like, he had media today. It's not even fight week. And he's supposed to have 2 more days of media next week. Normally, it's 1 more day. But Tim has trimmed it down to make it even smaller.
What are your nerves like when Izzy fights?
Oh, hold on 1 second. Yeah.
Listen to the echoes in that fucking massive house. Anyway,
can you hear the echo come through?
Like just like the noise of the size of the room. But yeah.
Oh, but like if I'm talking normally, can you hear it?
No, you can't. But when you shout, yeah.
La 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 la. Basement. I'm in the basement. Fucking above ground, it's nice. Oh my god. We got queen beds coming today, so we put our air mattresses to the side. Pussy. But there's no Wi-Fi down there because this house is like 4 levels. There's no Wi-Fi. You can't get cell reception. I went to order food last night. I came upstairs in my fucking underwear just to order my food. It's pretty scary down there, but yeah, we pushed through.
I can't believe they let you buy beds.
No, you rent. A furniture company. They come, they put the beds, they make it for you. It looks real nice. And once we leave,
Yeah,
they
yeah.
come, they take it away. Because there's
Yeah,
so many of us here. You know what I mean?
yeah, come is the operative word. You're gonna get a fucking black light on that. Jesus.
Oh man, it's gonna be.
Renting mattresses.
They're gonna be carrying out the mattress and the fucking stiff sheets. Yeah, you grab one in, but like plywood. It's gonna be like it's gonna be like carrying gym walls, brother. That's gonna be my fucking sheets.
It's when you see it in cartoons when they're holding panes of glass.
Oh god, yeah, exactly, yeah. Shattered,
yeah.
cum dust goes everywhere.
Oh, cum dust.
Yeah, what happens? That's what happens when it dries up and it stiffens. It starts to flake.
I'm unlike apparently you. I was never one that needed to like hold on to a rag or a trophy. This is disgusting conversation.
Did you never like go like into your sock to see what was in there? What's happening,
mate?
check up on the kids. What do you mean? It's a young boy curiosity.
Do it on your belly like a champion.
Oh, no, fuck me. Do you know what? So like, you know when you like right after you nut and you come and you get that, you know, that post nut haze. Like, you know what I mean? The haze.
Yeah.
Sometimes like sometimes like, you know, if I'm real tired and I bust one out, I just like to, you know, use the haze to help drift me into a sleep, and I just leave it there. I just lay it and I'm out.
No, I usually I bust and then I take the rope from around my neck and then clean up as quick as I
can. You have to try it once. You have to try it once though. Follow the haze.
Sleep with my own jizz on me.
Don't focus on the jizz. Focus on the post-nut clarity, the haze, the euphoria, and drift.
The clarity is what I hate. That's the bit I don't like.
No, it's that little, like, you know, the little head rush. You know what I mean? That gets you all a little, and then you just.
So Amanda Lemos.
All right, give me an update on your camp. You're 2 weeks out, 2.5 weeks out.
It's been rough, buddy. So I broke my nose.
Shit!
Broke my nose, so now I can't do like contact to the face sparring.
Look dead on. Oh yeah, you're fucking looking like Andrei Arlovsky over
there. So I can't do contact sparring, and then in
How did you break your nose?
Someone broke it for me in sparring.
But who were you sparring in Abu Dhabi?
So I just went to a random gym, and
oh my god! And you started sparring randoms and got your nose broke.
Yeah, the guy just closed his eyes and threw it as hard as he could, and then
said, are you not supposed to be like sparring people of your same skill level?
Well, mate, like when you're in Abu Dhabi, you kind of just got to do what you can. You know, it's a bit like fuck. I need to work out.
So you got your nose broken 2 weeks before your fight. That's not good.
Yes. So if you touch it now, it's fucking painful. So that's great. And then last week in Arizona, I got bit by a spider.
Oh, God,
and my whole arm, my arm.
That's right. You posted it. Which one got bit? Yeah, show me.
Yeah, my arm swelled up to like twice its size. It's basically like, so I'm on antibiotics as well, which is great for my cardio.
Where's that spider? You should let it bite your dick.
Oh, you're right. Yeah. I'll go look for it.
Where's that spider at so I could squash it?
You can't really see it, but it's
yuck.
Yeah, it's all gross and shitty and stuff. So it's kind of, we're getting there.
I like the 2 times the size, I think, but I don't know if I want that on my penis.
Yeah. Well,
open wound.
It goes big, red and purple, and you know that usually scares them off. I find
big old Thanos stick.
Co-main event. Did you see Zhang Weili lifting up Francis earlier?
Yes, that was crazy. 300 pounds of fucking Cameroon muscle.
Woo! Does Carla just quit now? Does she just pull out the fight? I'd watch that and be like, well, this isn't great.
I know. I thought you were going to say, do you think she could lift me like that? But
do I think Zhang could lift you like that? I think
like you yourself, like in some romantic way, but it's okay.
Could I lift you over my head? I think I'd struggle.
Excuse me? You've been in camp for 10 weeks and you can't lift me?
10, 25.
Oh, sorry, apologies.
Jesus.
Apologies. I mean, like, Zhang Weili's a fucking terrific wrestler and super strong.
This lights are killing us, isn't it?
Super strong. I don't know, man. Like Carla, that Carla and Rose fight was ultra weird.
Isn't it hilarious the UFC posted that for free on their channel?
Who the fuck is gonna watch that?
I'm going to change this because the lights behind me are bothering me because some sun just came in.
Easy, no worries.
All right. Oh, look how fucking happy I am now that there's light on me. But yeah, it's I don't know about that fight for Carla. That's how I feel.
Oh yeah, of course not. I mean, wrestling is the strongest, the strongest suit. And if she can't out wrestle Zhang Weili, then she's in trouble. Some big trouble. And that's oh my god, like Zhang Weili's hands, like when she hits pads and shit, Jesus Christ.
Yeah. She's got something. She's like Hickman works with her, doesn't he?
Yeah, there's a mosquito. Zhang Weili is at Bangtao Muay Thai.
Should let it bite your dick.
Focus. Okay, focus. Oh my fucking god.
I saw some. I saw that.
He's moved on. He's done. He's fucking. Fuck off.
I saw that play out.
Coming from fucking behind.
I saw him standing at the balcony above your head and slowly walk down.
Oh, did you actually?
Yeah.
That's fucking funny. No, that's funny.
He did a great interview with Submission Radio.
Look at this guy. This guy is a media whore. Hey,
he did it.
Find another boyfriend, okay? Fucking hell. Get out of here, Daniel.
He did a great interview with Submission Radio. I recommend everyone go check it out. It's good.
What do you talk about?
Just the differences in this preparation, what it's like training with a team, how he had to face his own ego, stuff like that. It's good. It's compelling viewing. Go watch it.
Nice. I've got my interview questions prepped for Dan. We're supposed to be doing our own interview tonight.
Wow. Okay. Is half of that just going to be him looking at you witheringly and being like, "That's a fucking stupid question"?
No, I've got some fun things for him. He's in a good mood. He's like energetic. He looks great. I don't know what happened to your leg. You took a kick?
Yeah, boy.
Oh, fucking god, yeah.
Look at this tattoo of my own face.
Oh my god, you're like a Steve-O. Why did you tattoo your own face on your body?
Because you gotta love yourself, man, to get anywhere in this world, yeah.
I love that.
I don't know why. But I'm gonna get another one of my own face. I have to get them every so often to update it, otherwise it just looks like an old boyfriend I've tattooed on my leg or something like that. When I'm old and fucking bald, it's gonna look awful.
I mean, the fact that you got it in the first place is outstanding in itself.
Thank you. But, I appreciate that.
Man, what a week though. And fucking Poirier, Chandler.
Yeah. Poirier, Chandler. Yeah. No, that's a great fight. That one's, I feel like, honestly, that fight is almost flying under the radar because Izzy Alex is like taking up all the attention. I feel like people almost don't even it's like, oh fuck, Poirier Chandler's on this card. Amazing. Obviously,
once the countdown comes out and the embeddeds come out,
yeah.
I mean, because the fights are speaking aren't them pretty lackluster. I feel like no, the same thing happened with Abu Dhabi card. The fights the week before weren't as good, so the fight already started trending before fight week even started.
Do you
you asked me a question. Do I get nervous during Izzy's fights?
Fucking an hour ago.
Do I get nervous for Izzy's fights earlier on in his career? Yes, but as I started and then learning about the game more and being around his training more and, seeing him, come on top in bouts where, pressure was big, risk, with high stakes. I've been getting less and less nervous. And even for this fight, I'm not as nervous. Like the Gastelum fight, which was earlier on, because he fought, so often in those first 14 months. You know what I mean? The Gastelum fight, I didn't sleep until 10 a.m. of the day of the fight. I was up all night. I put it on Netflix. Couldn't even focus on it. I'm on YouTube. I'm just tossing, I'm turning. In my head, I'm like, how's this fight gonna go? Riding around thinking about the narrative, just like
looking
a
in your
million. How's this fight gonna go? Talk to me, kids.
It's like a magic 8-ball.
All the dust is flying everywhere, dust.
Yeah.
But as time has progressed, I've been getting less and less nervous, and seeing him work as hard as not just him, the whole team. seeing how disciplined he was for this camp, seeing like how much he wanted, how much the blood, sweat, like literal blood, sweat, and tears. Like I'm even more confident. Like you guys are like everyone's in for a treat. You know what I mean?
Sweet.
Everyone's in for a
Yeah.
treat.
I still get nervous when a few people fight. Like or maybe don't know if nerves is the right way, but like sitting there just like on the edge of your seat, like,
Oh
fuck,
yeah,
what's
yeah.
gonna happen? You know?
I still get that sometimes. Like if the boys are fighting, but yeah, I don't know. I'm not as This should like technically should be the fight I'm most nervous for because he's beating him twice in the past, even though the first time was a robbery, and the second one he was beating him until he got caught.
I feel like out of all the fighters I've covered in my career, uh, Israel is like one of the people who seems to be able to let go of a loss bet like the best. I mean,
Oh yeah,
he doesn't seem to hold on to it,
yeah,
and I think there's probably pros and cons to that, right? Like being like, fuck, I've got to get that one back is probably good motivation. But the ability to also be like, this loss doesn't define me. I can go into the next one with a clear head. I think that's kind of interesting too, an interesting aspect. What's interesting to me about Pereira is I feel like when he does interviews in Portuguese, he talks like a gang of shit. But then when he does like fight week interviews with the English media, I feel like he never talks shit. It's kind of weird. So I'm curious, like
I mean, he's
how
been he's been talking shit. You know, he's been making his little
yeah, for
videos.
years.
He's been imitating, Izzy's training. I mean, anyone who like people like you saw what happened to Costa. Like,
Yeah,
yeah, like when you start to really stir the pot, it just helps him unlock that next gear of
yeah,
focus and determination, and really not in a come out headhunting way, fighting emotionally or whatnot, but it's him being more focused, make sure he's not making mistakes, being clean, making sure his technique is right, just trying to he'll just step up his game even more to try
yeah.
and beat you even harder, but
He
technically.
I'm sure he might get asked this on Fight Week. I don't plan on asking him, but like
Mm.
if he beats Pereira, then he's almost like lapsed the division at that point, which he said he wanted to do with it. Like Usman inspired him to do that. Like the only other one would be Costa too. And like Costa has to get through Rob, and he's already talking about leaving and going to box and shit like that anyway. So it's like, it's an interesting one. This is almost, and Israel's spoken about Jones was meant to be this for him, but he once said like Jones was his final boss sort of thing, or one of the bosses, I think. So I'm curious, like if he gets through Pereira, like he's got an interesting decision to make at that point, doesn't he? Because it's like, who's next?
Oh yeah, he'll have
Top
to.
three.
Nah, I would say he deserves a holiday. So this time, I mean, 3 fights this year.
Yeah.
3 fights this year. It's 3 hard camps, and this camp has been especially hard.
Yeah.
But I mean, I feel like
July next year, maybe.
by the time, I wouldn't say July, because I think he still wants to fight 3 times next year, which is
Marks them.
a little bit ludicrous. But yeah, I guess depends on if
Well, I guess actually, you
there
know what?
are opponents. You know what I mean?
Darren, like people want to talk shit about him. Like Darren Till's never more than like 2 or 3 wins away, really.
Yeah.
You know.
Oh, I don't know about that.
Well, they tried. They wanted that fight forever. It just never happened.
I don't know about that.
Yeah, if
I
he
don't know
beats
about
Dricus Duplessis, wins another couple, why not?
that. 3, yeah, not 2.
All right,
I
3.
mean, it'll be
I like
like
Darren. I'm trying to fucking help the guy.
he needs to beat Duplessis, and he needs to beat 2 people in the top 8.
If he beat Duplessis, then Cannonier.
And then who else? One more. He needs to beat Costa or Vittori.
Yeah.
It would be Costa or Vittori.
Okay, there you go. He beats Duplessis, then Cannonier, Vittori, then he gets the top shot. For sure.
Yeah, sure.
I bet he gets one before. They do it in England. But
sure.
Well, what about
how long is that going to take Darren?
I don't know. He might be healthy now. He looks like he's training very hard. I like Darren.
Well, he's in Thailand now. Is he Bangtao? He's in Bangtao. Yeah, he's in Bangtao.
He's doing Bangtao and Tiger, I think. I think he switches from both.
I mean, I did like Darren until he came after us. I mean, I was just doing my job. Can you blame me, Oscar?
I could.
Can you?
That face, I could never blame it. it looks too much like a baby's to blame. You can't ever blame
Is
a
this a
baby.
thumbnail? Do it too. Do it too. This is a thumbnail.
I've got nicer eyes than you.
You got what?
What?
What did you say? You've got whiter skin.
I said I've got. I said. I said I've got nicer eyes.
What? Because you're white? Fuck you. What do you mean? What color do you expect my eyes to be? Blue? The fuck? Why would you even say that? You've got nicer eyes than me. What's the purpose? What was the purpose?
Well, I'll be honest with you.
What options do I have as a black male when it comes to the color of my eyes, Hitler?
I just thought mine caught the light quite nicely, and I thought they were dazzling a little bit. So I really was talking about myself than yours. But yeah, I'm sorry. I apologize. I didn't think about your race for once. I don't see color. Okay, David. So
you don't see color. You just see eye color.
The only color I see is gold because I'm winning.
You don't see skin color. You just see eye color. What color are your eyes, by the way?
What?
Let me see. Show me your eyes. Bro, have you ever jizzed in your eye?
No, what?
Bro, it fucking hurts, bro.
How many times do you reckon the word "cum's" been said here?
A lot. I was FaceTiming with my lady.
Self.
Things got a little bit heated.
Cool, lucky lady.
Things are a little bit heated. Next minute, you know.
Yeah. She happy with you sharing that? Is she?
Yeah, why not?
Yeah, you're right.
It's more
It's a healthy
embarrassing
sexual
for me.
relationship. Do you know what, mate?
We still have an episode next week.
Well, okay, presumably in person if we can manage it.
No? Oh yes, in person. You'll come here and we'll do it.
Okay, make sure that's all right.
Side.
Make sure that's all right with the team. I don't want to just show up as a foreign media member.
Nah, you'll be all right. You'll like it here.
All right, cool. Yeah, sweet.
That was a joke, by the way.
Oh, thanks.
And on that note, I am Dave Blakamoto, your uncrowned 145-pound champion. And this is Oscar.
Hello.
You fucking head, no.
Or goodbye.
All right, I'll see you next week.
Good catch up. I'll see you next week.
Bye, guys.
Peace.